All right, William, we appreciate you joining me, man. That's your middle name, right?
Malaki.
First name.
My first name is William. My middle name is Malaki. I go by Malaki.
You like William or not? Nah. I got you. I'm like mine either. I'm with you. You looked at me like, hold on, bro. Hold on. Mal, first off, man, you're a guy from the state of Georgia. I'm from the state of Georgia. I know what it means to wear the G. Why was it important to you to choose University of Georgia to get your college career going?
It felt like home. Felt like family. I felt like I could come here and be developed. Also wanted to be in my backyard, play for my people.
And then obviously you played with a guy named Chris Smith last year, a big part of obviously that secondary back there. Talk to me about what you learned from a guy like Chris who had been around, played a lot of ball, and you come in as a freshman. What was that kind of relationship like?
Chris is like my big brother. He's probably one of the smartest guys I've ever been around in terms of football-wise. Just being able to follow him, learning how to keep my composure, learning how to, like, the ropes go around here because it's not easy. He's been doing it for a while, so just him putting me under his arm and just showing me how to do things, how to go about things, when to speak and when not to speak, things like that. 3
games in, you guys have had, different style quarterbacks you guys played, but just talk about this defense in total of what you liked from it and things that obviously you guys want to improve on.
I'd say we put a big emphasis on attacking the ball. That's been a big emphasis, and I think we've been doing that, not as much as we probably like to, as far as like punch outs, forced fumbles. But when the ball's in the air, we've been attacking it pretty well. And I think something that we can improve on is just all being on the same page, just moving as a unit. And I think that'll only get better as the week goes by.
Now, I heard you played a little QB in high school, man. Tell me about how that helps you from your safety spot going that you had the mindset of a quarterback at first.
It's helped a lot. I ran a triple option in high school, so I wasn't in the
You weren't doing a lot of thinking like that.
I didn't do a lot of thinking. They put me in the gun a few times, but I was just being in that position so I could see both sides of the ball. Just kind of knowing like the mind of the other side of the ball, knowing like where like the read's going to go first, or like where like if the hole splits open, if they're going to hit this hole or that hole, depending on who's collapsing. Just being able to think from a different perspective helps me a lot.
All right, man. Take me through your mind of when the ball's in the air, because it seems like 9 times out of 10 that ball's anywhere near you, you're gonna come down with it. You've had one this season. Just talk about obviously when you see the ball in the air, how you go about attacking it and saying, all right, this is mine.
I'd say when I first started playing football, offense was like my first love, more like most people. So just being in the offensive spot, being in the wideout spot, just really taught me how to like go get the ball. And maybe on this defensive side, it's like more competitive as I think about it. And that's like my only opportunity to go get it. So anytime I see the ball in the air, the first thing I think is mine. So like I run over there, and once I leave my feet, it's either me, it's my ball, or nobody's ball. And that's how I think about it.
I like that. You've obviously you've played a bunch of ball from last year coming to this season. You go into a big primetime game, Saturday night, always going to be live. Just talk about the energy and atmosphere inside Sanford Stadium when you're playing a game like this at night.
I think the fans have a lot to do with it. They're awesome. They always bring their best. There's nothing like it. I haven't played a 7:30 game since high school, so just being able to come out here and be under the red lights, be with the fans, it's just amazing.
I know you guys are, just starting to get into UAB, but what are some of the things that you guys want to stress as you go into this? When you talk about punching the ball out, but I know there's things that every week you look at and say, all right, not really about the opponent, but obviously you got to study them. What you're looking forward to seeing.
Right. They got some pretty good guys, a really good, talented group. So just being able to focus on what we need to focus on. Like, we're going to go to a doctor today and fix things we need to work on, put the last game to bed, then get on this one. So I just think that's always been an emphasis, just taking the ball away, just being aggressive, relentless attack on defense.
What's it like playing for Coach Smart? Everybody sees the intense nature of him on the sideline. He's even more intense in practice. What is it like playing for Coach Smart, a guy who obviously played the position you played and knows what it's like to play it in the SEC? What's it like playing for him and being coached by him?
Right. I'd say him being a safeties coach, I'd call him a defensive coach, but really a safeties coach is it's a lot more intense than other people get.
He wants you a little bit more, don't he?
Just a little bit. But I love it. I mean, he's one of the smartest people to ever do what he's doing. So I look at it as a blessing. It's very intense, but I'm very grateful for the opportunity.
All right. Here's a question I know a lot of people around the country want to know, and it's, how do you cover Brock Bowers? You get a chance to go against him every single day in practice. Talk about that battle. What's it like? I know you guys go back and forth, and you hate to lose. I know Brock hates to lose. But what's it like going against somebody where you can sharpen that tool every single day?
Here we say iron sharpens iron, and he's one of the best athletes I've seen. So just like you say, he's very competitive. I'm very competitive. So we go back and forth.
Yeah.
He gets me sometimes. Sometimes I get him. Sometimes we just end up being even. But just being able to go against a guy like him, sharpen my tools, and he can sharpen his tools, it only makes the team better and us better individually. He's a tough one to guard.
All right, man. Stay healthy, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.